In the final hour of World War I, when soldiers on both sides could almost hear the sound of peace, one man ran straight into gunfire. Why? This is the true story of Private Henry Nicholas Gunther, a man who died exactly 1 minute before the war officially ended and became the last American killed in World War I. Henry Gunther wasn't a natural soldier. Born to German-American parents in Baltimore, he was a quiet man, a bank clerk, engaged to be married. He joined the U.S. Army reluctantly. When he was deployed to France, he wasn't chasing medals. He was trying to fix his reputation. While stationed in France, Gunther wrote home, warning a friend about the horrors of trench warfare. That letter was intercepted by Army censors. They accused him of disloyalty and stripped him of his rank from sergeant to private. The humiliation crushed him. His fellow soldiers began to avoid him. To them, he was the son of Germans and now a marked man. For Henry, that letter was a moment of weakness. But in his mind, it became a stain on his soul. He believed that only one thing could wash it away: a final act of courage. After 4 long years of bloodshed, diplomats had signed the armistice. The fighting was to stop at 11 a.m. The war was practically over. But until that final hour struck, the guns were still loaded. At exactly 10:59 a.m., Henry Gunther stood up and charged. Yes, he ran alone across no man's land, toward a group of stunned German machine gunners. His unit shouted at him to stop. The Germans waved at him. Some even yelled, "Don't shoot. The war is over." But Henry kept running. One of the Germans later recalled, "We didn't want to fire, but we had no choice." Gunther was struck by 5 bullets and died instantly. 1 minute later, at 11 a.m., the armistice came into effect. The war was officially over. 1 minute. That's all that separated Henry from peace. But in that single minute, he gave everything he had left. The Army later restored his rank and honored his sacrifice. Henry Nicholas Gunther's gravestone in Baltimore reads, "Died in service to his country at 10:59 a.m. on November 11th. Historians have debated for years. Some say he wanted to prove his loyalty. Others believe it was guilt or pride. Or maybe he couldn't bear the thought of going home branded a coward. What we know is this: in his final act, Henry wasn't just charging the enemy. He was charging his own demons. In the dying breath of the bloodiest war the world had ever seen, one man ran toward the fire, not to win a battle, not for glory, but to prove he was still worthy of wearing the uniform.